Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to start with another activity, but at the beginning we are going to remember the topic of the last class. The last class we review about talking about rules. Do you remember? That's right. We review can, can't, or have to. Okay. So tell me, when do you use can? That's right. We use in order to speak about rules, but in order to speak about a permission, okay, related to the rule. And when do you use have to? That's right. You are going to use have to in order to refer an obligation, okay, that you have the obligation to do the rule, okay, que tenemos la obligación de hacer la regla. That's right. As I said before, today we are going to review another topic. The topic for today is interculturality. And what is the objective for today? To recognize the culture shock in any situation through a reading activity. So tell me, what is the meaning of interculturality? Do you know some aspects of your culture? Okay, so today we are going to review some aspects of that in order to understand better what it means interculturality. Okay? We are going to start. Okay, here we have the first activity. In order to introduce this topic, we have to know the meaning of each word. Okay, so check the word bank, then make a draw with each word. Okay, here we have clothing, festival, costume, music, food, and language. Okay, so what do you have to do? You are going to write. You are going to draw draw according to the each image. Okay, usted tiene que dibujar un dibujo de acuerdo a cada palabra. Okay, a draw that characterizes the word. Un dibujo que caracterice la palabra, okay? In order to understand better the topic of this reading, okay? So that is the first word, the first activity that you have to do. We are going to go to the second activity, reading, okay? We are going to understand better what is the meaning of interculturality. Okay, so the reading is interculturality, recognizing culture shock. Okay, pay attention. Culture shock is the process of adjustment to unfamiliar culture. It is more or less sudden immersion into a state of uncertainty, in which you become unsure about what is expected of you and what you can expect from other people. Okay, that is the culture shock. Culture shock can occur in any situation where you are forced to adjust to an unfamiliar system in which many of your previous ways of doing or understanding things no longer apply. Okay, so as you notice, interculturality refers to the way that you maintain relationships with other people, okay? And it can cause cultural shocks, okay? Y esto, más o menos, la interculturalidad se refiere a las relaciones que nosotros vamos a tener con personas de otra cultura. Y este tipo de relaciones van a tener cultural shocks, okay? Impactos culturales van a tener, ¿no es cierto? Aquí nos dice 5 stages of culture shock can be identified. Okay, we are going to read 5 stages of cultural shocks. Okay, we have the first, honeymoon. Okay, what it means? This is where the newly arrived individual experience the curiosity and excitement of a tourist, but where the person's basic identity is rooted back at home. Okay, that is the first cultural shock. The second, Disorientation. This stage involves the disintegration of almost everything familiar. The individual is overwhelmed by the requirements of the new culture and bombarded by stimuli in the new environment. The third, shock. This stage is associated with the experience of anger and resentment towards the new culture. Stress, anxiety, irritation, and hostility are common. 4. Adaptation. This involves the integration of new cues and integrates ability to function in the new culture. The individual increasingly sees the bad and the good elements in both the new culture and the home culture. Adjustment. In this stage, the individual has become comfortable in both the old and the new culture. There is some controversy about whether anyone can really attain this stage. Okay, so as you notice, in order to adjust in a new culture, you have to follow these steps. Okay, en orden. Sorry. Para ajustarse, para acoplarse a una nueva cultura, todas las personas pasamos por estos 5 pasos. Okay, honeymoon, disorientation, shock, adaptation, and adjustment. Okay, that is the first step in order to be identified in the cultural shock. Okay, como pudimos darnos cuenta, estos, como les mencioné antes, son los 5 pasos en los cuales una persona va a pasar para adaptarse a la nueva cultura. Okay, what do you have to do? Pay attention. Below, you will see a number of comments likely to be made by individuals in one of the 5 stages of culture shock. Read each comment and write down what stage of culture shock you think the individual concerned is most likely to be in. ¿Ok? Aquí tenemos unos comentarios, ¿no es cierto? Y que tenemos que hacer. Cada comentario está relacionado with each stage of the cultural shock. Cada comentario está relacionado con una etapa de las que habíamos revisado, de los cultural shock. ¿Ok? Tenemos que identificar a qué paso se refiere y we have to put a number. Y tenemos que poner el número. Si se refiere a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 or number 5. ¿Ok? It says, we do that too, only in a different way. Okay, according to that comment, what is the correct stage that you are going to choose for this comment? ¿Cuál es la etapa correcta que usted va a escoger? De acuerdo, estas son las etapas, ¿no es cierto? De acuerdo al comentario que estamos emitiendo aquí. We do that too, only in a different way. That's right. That is the stage number 5. It called adjustment, okay, or adaptability, okay. ¿Por qué puedo decir que es este? Nos mencionaba que the 5 stage is related to the person likes the new and the old culture, okay. Hablábamos que el paso 5 se refiere a que está contento, le gusta su cultura anterior y la nueva cultura a la que está adquiriendo. And according to that comment, that is the best answer, okay? Y de acuerdo a este comentario, I think that is the best answer. Este es la mejor respuesta que nosotros podemos relacionar de acuerdo a las etapas. I can't wait to tell about this. You don't understand them like I do. Isn't this exciting? These people are so dumb. Actually, I am beginning to like this. Everything here is so difficult. We would never do that where I come from. On the other hand, why shouldn't they do that? okay? So you are going to complete with the correct number, okay? Usted va a completar con el número correcto. Remember, you have to understand first the context of the comment, okay? Lo primero que usted tiene que entender, you have to analyze, tiene que analizar, es el contexto de cada comentario. Una vez ya comprendiendo el contexto, vamos a volver a leer the meaning of each step, el significado de cada etapa. Y de acuerdo a eso, we are going to match. Y de acuerdo a eso, vamos a unir con el número o con la etapa correcta, okay? And you have to complete those exercises. That is your activity, okay? So it's useful if you read at least 2 times, okay? Y es mejor si usted por lo menos se lee unas 2 veces la lectura para que entienda, para que comprenda mejor lo que se refiere a cada etapa. Vamos a ir con el the last exercise, okay? Este es el último ejercicio que vamos a hacer. ¿Qué nos dice? The traditional dance to understand the richness of interculturality. Okay? It says, which traditional dances from your country do you know? Okay, so you are going to research on internet the traditional dances of Ecuador. Okay, usted va a buscar en internet algunos bailes tradicionales del Ecuador. Okay, and you are going to make a list. Y usted va a hacer aquí una pequeña lista. The second part. Search the internet for one of the proposed types of traditional dance and write one characteristic of each one. If you don't have internet access, no problem. Call to any local radio and ask for one of these traditional dances or any other you know. Okay, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Vamos a indagar, vamos a investigar en el internet una característica principal de estos bailes. Marimba, policía montubia, danza shuar, danzante. Ok, you are going to research, usted va a buscar en internet, and you are going to write, y usted va a escribir one characteristic, ok, una característica importante de cada uno de estos bailes, ok. And at the final you are going to write, y al final usted va a escribir the traditional dance that you like. Va a escribir el baile tradicional que a usted le gustó. Ok. So that is the homework for today. Esto fue el deber de hoy. As you notice, we are speaking about interculturality. Como usted notó, estamos hablando de la interculturalidad. Se refiere de different characteristics or different aspect of any culture, ¿ok? Nos referimos a los diferentes aspectos, las diferentes características que conllevan a tener una cultura, ¿ok? Aquí podemos observar las danzas que tenemos en el país, ¿ok? In this case, en este caso, we review the interculturality culture shocks. Aquí revisamos los choques, que se podría decir, los choques culturales que una persona puede tener cuando estamos conociendo o nos estamos introduciendo a una nueva cultura. Como les mencionaba antes, what is your homework? ¿Cuál es su deber? You have to complete those exercises, ¿ok? Usted tiene que completar estos ejercicios. In this part you are going to draw. Usted va a dibujar, ¿ok? Algo característico de cada palabra. In the exercise B, you are going to read. Usted va a leer la lectura in order to complete the exercise 3, ¿ok? Para completar este ejercicio. That is related to the steps of the culture shocks, ¿ok? Recordamos que era relacionado a los pasos del cultural shock, ¿ok? You are going to put here the numbers. And the last one, you are going to research about the dance of your country, ¿ok? Aquí vamos a investigar un poquito sobre los bailes de nuestra cultura. So, thank you students, that is all for today. I am going to send you that document through the platform in order that you can do that, okay? Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Goodbye.